Hello all you beautiful people, Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I've been uploading videos. I know that it has been a while. Today I'm going to be redating an old planner, catching you up on what's been going on in my life, and letting you know what you can expect from the channel this year. So stay tuned. For those of you who've been here for a while, you may recognize this planner. This was my 2021 media planner. It is the classic skinny planner. I used it for planning out my filming days and being able to do things in list form. That year, I was using a lot of planners. It got a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Having done that, and knowing that this year I'm focusing on making content for you guys and for writing, most of my stuff is going to be done, my media planning and meal planning is going to be done in this. And then I have a mental health journal that I'm using, and I have a writing planner that I'm using to track my word counts and my progress towards writing a book. So let's dive into redating this baby and getting it ready for 2023. If you can believe it, we're already starting March 2023. That blows my mind. Because I liked this planner so much last year, I just sort of whited out some of these and wrote over them and just changed the numbers, keeping the months as is. And then as I went through, I just kind of erased things and used the planner. This year, what I'm going to be doing is planning out my videos, hopefully a little bit in advance, and then mapping out my content here, which brings me to my first channel update. Life is a little crazy, so I'm not going to commit to a solid schedule, guarantee you'll get content every week. I'm aiming to get a video posted every Saturday morning, and I'm currently in the West Coast, so every Saturday morning for me might be midday for you, but that's what I'm aiming for, is to get videos posted in the morning and to have a variety of things posted. So what you can expect from the channel is going to be some planner videos, some planner haul videos, my reading journal and book reviews, and my pen pal content. I'm going to be doing some more pen pal tips as well as pen pal with me. So that's the stuff that I'm going to be bringing, a lot of ink and paper stuff, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Last year, like I said, I just sort of whited out the dates. This year, I actually printed out stickers for each month at a glance. And then for the weeks, again, I just whited those out and wrote in the dates. Ones that I had written on in pen or I've used too many years in a row, those pages I'm taking out, and I'll be doing up a new page for those. This first dashboard page, the intro to the month, is going to stay the same layout, and I'm using this grid page for my days of the weeks that I need to fill in because they've been used, or for my overviews. I really like the way the Skinny Classic Planner had the Saturday, Sundays highlighted with a different color. It made it really easy to differentiate what day of the week I was looking at when I was just sort of flipping through. And so I'm using just a Crayola marker, really simple, pretty cheap and easy to come by, but it doesn't bleed through the page. And so I'm using that just to highlight the Saturday, Sunday so that it's easy to find. And then again on my weekly spreads, I'm writing in the day of the week, date. Any pages I've used, I've had to pull out, and ones that for whatever reason I just didn't use very often, for whatever reason I didn't fill in, I'm just whiting out the numbers on those days and changing those. So the weekly spreadsheets are going to be pretty much the way it came. I'm just improvising to fill in the dates. Now for some life updates. 2022 started out really promising. I had made some progress in the screenplays I was writing and was really gung-ho. I got season 1 of a script written, halfway through season 2 written, and started to film and produce the series, but life got complicated. My dad has been sick with Alzheimer's for a few years, And this last year, it was like a rapid decline. He took many falls. He had a lot of trouble knowing where he was. My mom was having a tremendous amount of difficulty keeping up with him. He was leaving the stove on. He was having accidents and hadn't lost his license. He was going for walks and forgetting to close the door in the middle of winter, or going for walks and not knowing who he was or where he was and getting lost. So that was 2020 and 2021. Kind of since COVID hit, there was that rapid decline. And this last year, we worked really hard on trying to find a suitable home for him because my mother just couldn't take care of him anymore. He's just a very large, muscular man. And if he didn't want to do something, my mom had no way of encouraging him to do things that were necessary. And some days he didn't know who she was and didn't want to listen to anyone. So it was a really rough few years for my mom and for the family. And so this last year, it has been trying to find an appropriate senior home for him. And then he took a couple of falls. So then he was in the hospital and in and out of hospital. Then he needed a nursing home, had some more decline. And so not just a nursing home, but required a full care situation. He was having so many problems with falls that he was in and out of hospital, to the point where home he was in, the insurance wouldn't allow him to walk around. He needed to be in a chair. And so it was a really rough year for everybody. And my dad was having an extremely difficult time. Finally got home at the end of the year and started out this year, started doing this video and filming this video, getting settled back in at home, and found out a week ago that my dad passed away. And so this weekend, when you're watching this, I'm actually going to be at my dad's funeral. So that's going to take me away from the channel for a little bit. But I did want to get this video out to you before I went back home to help my mom make those arrangements and to be there to say goodbye to my dad. So I don't know what this year is going to look like. I don't know where I'm going to be living. I don't know what my family situation is going to be. I don't know how much my mom is going to need me. So all things being equal, I would love to be here, be home, and be bringing content to you regularly and consistently. I love doing it. I love making videos. I love the community around planning, around pen paling, around booktube. It's a really wonderful community, and I'm meeting some amazing people, and they've been incredibly supportive over this last year. All of you have been amazing in sticking around despite the fact there hasn't been content in so long. So thank you all so much for that. So yes, there will be content coming. The other thing the last year is spending a lot of time in hospital waiting rooms or by my dad's bedside and reading a lot of books. My goal for this year was, I think, 60 books, and I doubled that. So even though I wasn't doing videos while I was doing that and I didn't have my reading journal with me, I'm going to be filling in those pages for the things that I've read. I will still be doing videos of those journal pages, and I will do a full flip through at the end of this year, still working in my Alice in Wonderland reading journal. So again, channel update, that's what I'm bringing forward, is the 120 books that I've read this year. I will be doing reviews of, I will be doing the layouts for those. A lot of them are part of a multi-book series, so hopefully I'll be able to get all that content to you this year, as well as my pen pal stuff and planning stuff and just lots of stuff. So if you are interested in any of that, all of that, any part of that, or you just want to hear more about my life, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, let me know that you're here for it, or if there's anything else you'd like me to bring to the channel. Is there something you prefer? Is there something you're excited about? Drop down on the comment below, let me know your thoughts, and hopefully this will be a much better year for all of us, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!